Hello students, and welcome to the lesson on writing and evaluating logarithms. Now, you can probably type these into a calculator, and you'll probably get some numbers for these as well. But as always in mathematics, the point isn't always just to get the answer; it's really to develop the concepts. Okay. Also, if you take some sort of standardized test, you may or may not be allowed to use a calculator. If you take an advanced placement course later on, there are bits and pieces of it where you don't get to use a calculator. So you also want to be able to do those types of tests as well, and you also want to be able to do these problems quickly without so much relying on a calculator, which also will not give you an exact answer. Okay, so there's a little spiel about the value of doing this with just using your mind. Okay. So I've written out kind of 3 steps here that are tried and true methods of evaluating a logarithm. It says, write the expression as an equation with a variable. You create a variable if needed. So here, I don't know what this is equal to, log base 3 of 81, so I'll just make this equal to x. And then rewrite in exponential form. So if I were to rewrite this in exponential form, remember that 3 here is the base, and this is the exponent. So this is rewritten as 3 to the x equals 81. Okay. And then finally, apply laws of exponents so both sides of the equation has the same base. So here you can see that 81 is bigger than 3, so I'm going to try to keep on factoring 81 until I get a base of 3. Okay. Well, 81, I'll write this on the side here, 81 is really equal to 9 times 9. But 9 is really just 3 times 3. So this is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay. So in other words, 81 is really 3 to the 4th. Okay. So now I can apply that to this equation, and you can see here that I'm going to have 3 to the x is equal to 81, but that's really 3 to the 4th. Therefore, x has to be equal to 4. Because I have the exact same expression on both sides, just the exponents are different. But if the exact same exponents, the exact same expressions, then the exponents have to also be equal. Okay. Okay, let's do another one. This time I have log base 5 of the 3rd root of 25. So this could get a little bit tricky. So same thing as I did before, we're going to rewrite this as equal to x, and then we're going to convert this to exponential form. This is the base, so this is saying, let me use a different color here. Should have given myself a little bit more room, but that's okay. 5 to the x is equal to the 3rd root of 25. The cube root, I'm sorry. But the cube root of 25 is really, so this is 5 to the x is equal to 25 to the 3rd. So the cube root and the raising to the 1/3 power is the same thing. And I want to change this base here. I want to change this base to be equal to 5. So now we can rewrite this again. 5 to the x is equal to 25 is just 5 squared. Okay. Raised to the 1/3. So now I have 5 to the x equals 5, and we're going to multiply this out. 2 times 1/3, so that's 2/3, and that means that x has to be equal to 2/3. We'll do one more example like this. We'll do number 3 here, and then I'm going to leave number 4 for you to try on your own. So, and one thing I want to make a note of here is that here in this case there is no base, But remember that when you just write log without a base, it means log base 10. And so this is really base 10. This is common log. So we'll set this equal to x. We'll rewrite it in exponential form. So we can say that 10 to the x is equal to the cube root of 10. Now, what I can do, again, is just rewrite this expression on the right side using exponents. So this is 10 to the x is equal to 10 to the 1/3. And that basically gives me my answer. The bases are the same. I have x here, 1/3 here. X has to be equal to 1/3. And this is one of the problems that we can actually check on our calculator. So you can actually use this because common log is available on your calculator. So I can type log, see the cube root is there, of 10. And that's 0.3 repeating. So that is in fact equal to 1/3. And number 4 looks a little bit tricky. I'd like you to try this one on your own. And if you're in Mr. Wen's class, we will go over this in class. If you're not in Mr. Wen's class, ask your teacher for some help with this one if you can't get it on your own. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.